All right, fitness freaks, let's go over my workout that I had today with my personal trainer. He has started me out doing hex bar deadlifts, which I absolutely love. I find they're much better on my lower back. I have a lower back issue from years ago. And when I did the straight bar deadlifts the other day on my own, and it was much harder on my lower back. I do much better with the hex bar deadlift. We did 3 sets, and I can't remember what the first set was, but it wasn't that difficult. So we did a personal PR just for, I've probably deadlifted heavier in the past, but for this set of sessions and training with him, 150 pounds, 12 reps, I did that twice. And right now his philosophy is 8 to 12. So 8 is the minimum, 12 is the max. So if I get to 12, we typically up the weight a little bit, so I kind of max out around 8. But for this specific day, I ended up doing 2 sets of 12 at 150 pounds on the hex bar deadlift. Then we did Romanian deadlifts, and I use an empty bar, so that's 45 pounds, just one set of 12, and that's where you kind of run the bar down your leg, and we really do it as a hamstring stretch. That's our goal. I have very short, tight hamstrings, and I have to say, I do it slowly, so you think, oh, you only have a 45-pound Olympic bar, you have no weights on it, you're just running it up and down, you kind of track your leg down, right? You're touching your legs as you're going down, but you do it slow and steady, and it is actually quite a workout. But the goal for us is not about building muscle in a Romanian deadlift. It's about stretching that hamstring and getting the body, loose and used to that motion. Then we went right into shrugs using that same bar that we use for Romanian deadlifts, the straight Olympic bar. And I ended up doing 145 pounds. I did 2 sets of 12. Again, 8 to 12. So basically, this is telling me if I can do deadlifts, 150 pounds, 12 reps twice, and we're doing a solid minute rest in between sets, okay? A solid minute. Give your body some time to recoup a little bit. You don't want to rest too long, but you also don't want to rest too short, because then you're going to mess with your max lifting potential. So this tells me that the next time I do hex bar deadlifts and shrugs, I need to go up in weight, because I'm hitting 12 reps 2 times in a row. I got to up those weights, right? Then we did bench press, laying flat with 50-pound dumbbells, so 100 pounds total, just flat. That was 2 sets of 12. Again, this tells me that, now I've been in the gym for over a month, getting back into it after years of not weight training. I got to up that 100 pounds total, 50 dumbbells in each. I got to up that 12 reps twice, right? Pullovers. I love lat pullovers. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where the bench is here and you're kind of straddling, your shoulders are here and you're pulling over the bench with a dumbbell like this. I love, love, love that stretch you get when you, in the lats, when you do that pullover motion. We use 32.5 pounds. I did 12 reps for that. I think I did that twice. And again, 12. Once, in the way that we're structuring things right now, once you hit 12, it's time to go up in weight. It could just be 32 to 35. I'm not saying I'm going to go to 60-pound dumbbell. I'm just saying it's time to push yourself a little bit. My muscles are they're waking up. You know what I mean? So I love pullovers. I love the stretch you feel in the lat. I love that movement. Then we did inverted rows using a Smith machine. So you put the Smith machine bar on the fourth. That's what we did on the fourth thing. And then just using body weight, getting my body under it, heels on the floor, and just doing like an inverted row or inverted push-up kind of thing. And it's harder, obviously. So how do you make it harder? If it's on the third hook, it's easier than on the fourth. Then it's harder on the fifth. So that's how you make it harder. Obviously, putting weight on the bar doesn't mean anything because you're not actually moving the bar. You're moving your body. So I did that for using body weight at the level 4, the fourth hook thing, 12 reps twice. And man, that's difficult. You know, when you got a lot of fat, a lot of weight on you like I do, doing that motion is difficult. And I had a lot of trouble with keeping the bar steady. I kept twisting the bar and it would come out of the hook, which means I would just topple over. So we had to use those emergency things to make sure that I wasn't going to topple over. And I have to say, I never experienced, we did them last week and I did it fine. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong on the bar where I'm twisting it, pulling it off of the hook, which means I would just fall to the ground on my ass. So I got to figure out form is everything. I am a stickler for form. Even if I'm laying on a bench pressing 2 dumbbells, form is everything. You must, before you even go to the gym, I've never been to the gym before. I want to go to the gym and deadlift, or I want to go to the gym and squat. Go on YouTube and type in how to squat, how to deadlift, and watch 10 videos. Make sure you get a guy who actually knows what he's talking about, or a gal. And make sure when you go in there, you've done your homework. If not, you're going to hurt yourself. I mean, not guaranteed. You might not, but form is everything. Every exercise has a proper studied form. Know it before you even go to the gym for the first time. Then we went to the easy bars and we did 50-pound easy bar bicep curls for 12 reps. And then 60-pound easy bar, 8 reps. And I got to tell you, the difference between that 12 and 8 was pretty great for me. That was an 8. It was 7, 8, and I couldn't get a ninth rep out. I like going to failure within reason. Obviously, just only getting back to the gym just over a month, I'm obviously not pushing myself to complete. I'm building a foundation of muscle that down the line I can take to a more of a failure next level. But this 8 to 12 rep concept is very interesting. I've never done that before. I've really always been a fan of going to true failure, 1 set per exercise, and you take it till you can't function anymore. And again, that is when you lose the form of the exercise. When that is failure, when you actually get to the point where you're no longer bicep curling properly under perfect form. That's true failure. When you start doing crazy shit just to get out extra reps, now you're no longer doing bicep curls. The exercise has devolved. So focus on form and doing every rep in perfect form. And then when that form breaks down, that's failure. Then skull crushers. I gotta tell you guys, I have trouble with skull crushers. I don't know what it is about that movement, but I have him show me the form every time we do it. And I focus on form a lot during skull crushers. And 35-pound easy bar. I find the close grip instead of the wide grip on the easy bar is better for me. It helps keep my form a lot better. And I did 35-pound easy bar close grip, 12 reps twice. Again, you see that 12. That says to me, based on this method, this methodology, I should go to 40, Then we went on to Smith machine calf raises, 152 pounds, 12 reps twice. Then I don't know if my trainer loves big calves or what, but we then went to seated calf raises, 105 pounds. I did 1 set of 15, 1 set of 16. The goal there is to get between 8 and 20. So if you're hitting 20, we got to up the weight. So at 15 to 16, we upped the weight this week. And that's not 20, but it means, I'm still well above 8 and just below 20. So we can go up in weight. And then crunches. I had a hernia surgery years ago. Well, 2017, so a few years ago now. And we were doing crunches, and my abdominal muscles just tightened up and cramped. And we had to stop the workout. Luckily, we do them at the very end, so it's not like we ruined an entire workout. But I've had a lot of issues with crunches and muscle spasms and cramping. It was a laparoscopic surgery, so they poke holes through the muscles. And I asked my surgeon, and they got to poke holes through the muscles, and I'm this flabby mess. COVID, I didn't do anything during COVID. Now I'm trying to get back into some kind of shape. And I think it's just going to take time for my abdominal muscles to kind of get with the program. I've had no cramping in any other muscle group. I've had no issues. I mean, feeling the burn from working out, especially calf raises and triceps. Calf raises, anything to do with the calves and triceps, oh, the burn is intense for me. But this is not an abdominal muscle burn. This is legitimate muscle spasming and cramping where it feels like someone is inside grabbing onto my intestines and squeezing. So last week I did 20 crunches, then 2 to 3 crunches into the second set, boom. But this week I did 20 crunches, and he's like, do you want to do a few more? And I said, I'm kind of scared because the cramping is scary. It's not fun. It's not like you can kind of stretch it out. You just have to wait for it to stop. But I was able to do 10 more reps. So that's progress here. So that's 30 crunches. Now, if I did 30 in a row, I think I might have cramped. But 20 in a row, then a bit of a rest, and then 10 more reps. So I'm building those abdominal muscles up so that cramping hopefully stops, or spasming, whatever you want to call it. Because it's very uncomfortable. It's very bizarre. I don't feel like it's normal. I feel it's a product of this laparoscopic surgery that I had just before COVID, where you have damaged muscles from the surgery and all of that. But yeah, great full body workout. I love full body workouts. I just love going through, just training the whole body at once. I mean, hey, you want to do arm day and leg day and this day, that's great. But I typically like to do full body workouts, try to get as heavy as I can, not like a 1 rep max, but heavy enough to do at least 8 reps and really feel that I'm pushing, the whole body at the same time in the gym. And I also, before I work out, I do leg swings to kind of get the body moving. And then I do like 10 minutes on the treadmill as a bit of a warm-up just before the session. I like to get to the gym early. I don't like to feel rushed. I don't want to get there at 10:58 and I train at 11. I like to get there at 10:30, 10:45. Give me a few minutes in the locker room to lock up my wallet and keys, and do my leg swings and just kind of get my body moving on the treadmill. It's not always possible because of your schedule and you're busy, but that's my goal. I don't want to go in cold. I don't want to go into a workout cold. I personally just like to feel a little warmed up, get some water in my body, just kind of okay, we're at the gym. This isn't about work. This isn't about anything else. We're here to work out, get in shape, build some muscle, and most importantly, get healthier. That's really the goal here. So guys, that was today's workout. Monday, next week, this 8 to 12 rep thing is going out the door. I believe he said it's now 3 to 5. So 3 is the minimum, 5, and don't quote me on that. I'll do a video. I think he said 3 to 5. So now we're moving into getting closer to that 1 rep max. This 8 to 12 system, let's build a few pounds of muscle. Let's get your body ready to roll. Now we're going to move into a very low rep, high weight thing, which I personally love. And we're going to, I found my lifting gloves and my wrist supports and my lifting belt. I think we're going to start getting some gear, not gear as in, you know what I mean by gear, the people who know what gear means in the bodybuilding world. I got my gadgets and gizmos to help my lower back and help lift in that heavy weight. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Listen, you guys, please like, share, subscribe. I mean, being a fitness influencer, it's something that I've really always wanted to be, and only you can help me make that happen. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.